Hey everyone, it's Christine from Financial Dreams with Christine, and I am here today to do my budget closeout for my first paycheck in October. So this paycheck I received on Friday, October the 11th, and I get paid next on the 25th. However, I am officially finished with everything to do with that paycheck, so I am just going to close it out a little bit early. All right, so let us hop to it. For those of you who might not know, I am only budgeting my paycheck, not my husband's. And you'll never see mortgage or car insurance on my budgeting because my husband does take care of that. Okay, so let's get to work here. All right, here we go. So, I did pretty well in October with this first pay period, especially with things like my teachers pay teachers, and I'll get into that in just a second. So let's just go over this here. I did have a rollover of $400. That was needed because I had 3 early utility bills that needed to be paid before I received my paycheck. My paycheck was $28.59.82. And here is where you'll see I did it better than I expected. I usually budget about $400, and I try to base it on what I sold last year at the same time period. So last year was about $400, but this year I actually sold $506.14 worth of teaching resources. I was very happy about that. It was needed. eBay, I came in just under the $50 at $49.15. So you might ask, what did I sell? I sold something on Facebook Marketplace. I sold some books there, and on eBay, I believe I sold a clothing item. So between those two sales, it came to about $49. And my other here is my credit card rewards, and I cashed those out for $24.89. Okay, so definitely most were better than expected, and the $49.15 was only 85 cents under. So I think I did pretty well for this pay period in October. So let's see what I was working with. Okay, and it came to exactly $38.40. No cents, which was really weird. I thought it was strange that it worked out perfectly and perfectly even, but okay. So, natural gas, our bill came to $61.88. Verizon was just under $200 at $199.09. So for Verizon, I had gotten it down to $184 because I dropped all of our phones down to the lowest tier called Unlimited Welcome until my son texted me and said he needed to have access to his phone as a hotspot, so I had to put his phone back up to a higher tier. So $199.09. And Comcast. Now, if you've been on my Comcast adventure, you might recall that several months ago my husband called Comcast to try to get our bill reduced. When he called to get our bill reduced, it actually wound up going up because they told him they couldn't do anything to get the bill reduced, but they could jack up our internet and give us better speeds and whatnot for a one-time charge of $15. So my husband was like, yes, please, because our internet sometimes really stinks. So anyhow, we got the bill. It was supposed to be a one-time charge, so I was expecting it not to be a one-time charge just because we have had so many bad issues with Comcast. And of course, that's exactly what happened. So the second month, the bill wound up being higher than ever. And So my husband called again, and we came to find out that our triple play or whatever play we had, our deal had expired. And so we were able to cancel our house phone, which we wanted to do before. But they said if we did before, it would have wound up making our bill more. But now since the bundle was over, that we can now drop that phone and have a discount. So I could have sworn that my husband told me that with the discount, and because it happened mid-month, that the next month was going to be lower than usual because there was a credit from the month that we stopped like halfway through. So I was told that one month where it was going to be lower than the rest. Like this month would be 170, and then going forward after that would be around 200 something. I would put money on it. My husband's like, no, I never told you that. Well, I swear he did. But anyway, so that's why I wrote 170 down. But apparently I just daydreamed it all. But the bill is $212 and 22 cents. And that is a lot lower than our Comcast bill had been. It was in the 250s. So I am quite happy with that. However, I was expecting 1 month at 170, whether or not my husband says I was wrong or not. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm disappointed because that's what I thought it was supposed to be. So anyway, it looks like it's going to be about that much every month. And so if you think about it, it's like $40 a month you're saving. That's like a good bit of money. So anyway, 61.88, 199.09, 212.22, and 63.45, which is my life insurance. It's paid quarterly. Comes to 536.64. Let me just double check because that's not what I had when I added it up myself before the video. Just doing it again. Okay, I'm going with it. 536.64, and we're going to subtract that from 38.40. Okay, to get 33.03.36. Lots of threes. All right, 33.03.36. 33.03.36. Okay, let me move this camera down so you can see the bottom part. All right, so I am not a cash budgeter, and because of that, I do use credit cards for rewards or for travel points. So my groceries, my gas, and any other spending that I need to do, including college visits to see my son or daughter, I am going to put on a credit card, and I pay the complete balances off every month. So I did pay cash for Chloe's dog food, $50, and that leaves me with $32.53.36. Okay, now back up to the top. $32.53.36. Okay, so I did a cash stuffing video for this. These are all for my high priority sinking funds, and it seems like a lot. $3,000 is a lot to stuff. That's more than what my paycheck was, and I was able to stuff that much because I had extra income like eBay and Teachers Pay Teachers. So this is not the norm, but I was really behind on some stuffing because I know I've said it many times, but I don't get paid in the summer, so I wanted to build things back up again, and so that's what I did. So everything that I had planned actually came out. So I had 500 for, ooh, there goes my phone, bumping into it. $1,000 for retirement, $250 for gifts, $800 for college. Summer is for next pay, $100 for Chloe. Family fun next pay, $150 for home improvement, $200 for health. Next pay, next pay, next pay, next pay. And that leaves me with $3,000. Or that has a total of $3,000. Okay, so what I'm really trying to do is every month I would love to have a savings rate of over 50 or 60%. Since we don't have, well, we do have new debt, but we do not have any new debt that I need to pay for, although I will be helping my husband. He did have to purchase a new car. We had put about $6,000 down. The trade-in was about $6,000, and so he financed about $6,000. So it's not too bad. The car payment is going to be in the hundreds every month. So whenever I can, I am going to put extra down to help him out and get it paid off quicker. Okay, so moving down here. If we subtract 3,000 from 3,253, 36, we have 253.36 left. All right, so for savings challenges, I wound up with 130 this time instead of 120. I had 10 extra dollars that went into my scratch off savings. So basically, I have low priority sinking funds that I do scratch offs for, and then I also have freebie Fridays. So that's what that's for. So let me put that, I have some catching up here to do. Okay, so let's get rid of that 130. All right, and that leaves me with 123.36. I am going to roll over $100 because there were some extra expenses this month already. And then I have $23.36 as a cushion. And that gives me a zero-based budget. So I am pretty happy with the way things worked. And I've already started to figure out like the next pay period and how much I'm predicting I'll have at the end of the month. So if things stay how they are, I think I'm going to do pretty well this month with getting all my sinking fund stuffed and getting everything paid off. So things are going well over here, even though we did have a setback with a new car purchase because my husband's car died. We are looking good right now. So that is that. That is my wrap up, my budget closeout. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope I get to see you and chat with you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.